Sorry guys, the stream went down. Okay, now I got first coat painted. Okay, and I'm just going to wait the varnish. I will do 3 or 4 layers of varnish, but it's going to be by hand. Okay, so I need to paint these two. So let's start masking this one. Now, just a little heat on the front. So I know I don't want to ruin, and I think you guys can see it looks good. Okay, so where is it? Right here. But I got a big work to do in one Mustang. Okay, that yellow with the black stripes. That is going to give me lots of work. Okay, because that I'm going to repaint all the yellow, but I'm going to leave the I'm going to leave the black stripes, okay, because it is decals, and I don't want to ruin that. So it's going to be a challenge, masking all that stuff, and it's going to be a very difficult thing to do. But like I always say, there is nothing we cannot do. Okay, so let's go. Putting my glasses, and let's try. It's not easy, guys. Oh my God. Okay, here the most important thing is not to paint the red color, okay? And why I'm using acrylic colors, because if it goes anything for the paint work, I can go and put clean with a thinner and clean the mess. Okay, first done. Sorry guys. Tiago, Nuno Sol, vamos atacar aqui no Porto Alegre, vão gostar desse vídeo. Obrigadão, Tiago. Obrigadão. So this is now with this. Let's start going down. Okay. Now I just need a stripe here. Here for the back. And the big one, I'm going to put one of these. Oops, so much. Okay. So for a good, nice work, a tinta que eu estou a utilizar aqui é esta da Vallejo. É acrílica e estas são metal Costa. Estou a fazer os cromos. Se for pintar, este é uma tinta especial ou normalmente a Tamiya. A Tamiya é boa para pintar este estilo de carros. Agora tudo depende da cor que nós vamos utilizar. Se for, por exemplo, eu tenho um Mustang amarelo, tem que ser uma tinta completamente diferente. Porque o amarelo é das cores mais difíceis de se pintar, por isso tem que ter muito mais cuidado. So now just working on this. Let me try, see if I can put the camera in other different angle, guys. Okay, my mouse, sorry. Okay, so I'm trying to put here, putting here tape. And yes, you see it so easily. Okay, this is the big work you got on making this kind of jobs. Okay, if you do a very nice masking the car, at the end you are going to have a wonderful job, guys. So take a little patience. Doing this, okay. I am making here, then I will make the sides. Okay, you have on the side, you got the mufflers, and the mufflers are chrome too. Okay, so let me try to. So this one I need to cut it out. Okay, because it's too big. So one, and two. Okay, we got here a little gaps there, but that gaps I go again with the tape. And do it. If sometimes you have some problems putting this very good, okay, you can use liquid mask like that from Umbro or from Vallejo, okay, that you put on canopies on planes. It's a very nice way to do it when you save some headlights or other stuff. Here I need to put a little more, little ones. Okay, I think that it's good. Now, gather this other part. So, if you guys were saying something, I'm sorry not answering, but at this point I'm also concentrated on what I am doing now. But even later I see what you guys said, okay? So let's see if I can do the same thing here. And yes, now yellow tape. Get these ones with loads of parts, okay? on parts, loads of measures. Okay, this is, I'm using it 6, and I got the other one, the little one. Normally I just use 2 measures. It's the 6 and the 3. It's more than enough for this kind of work. Okay, I need something here too. And guys, Tamiya have very nice tapes like this, but they are bendable. Okay, you can bend, you can make good lines with that tape. So if you don't know, just see the white tape from Tamiya, and you guys are going to love it. Okay, when I paint helmets, guitars, or something else, I use that tapes, ok? Não, esta não, Tiago, esta é tinta normal de pintor, que a gente usa em casa ou o que for. Esta, a única coisa que tem que ter atenção a este estilo de fitas é se é muito peganhento ou não. Quando é muito peganhento, vocês retiram um bocado e usam o próprio, desculpa, o próprio tecido ou a vossa própria camisola, colam, tiram tipo 3 vezes para retirar o maior possível da cola e ele não ficar tão peganhento, ok? Porque assim não vai danificar nada nos modelos, ok? Aqui toda a diferente, não tenho problema nesta parte, mas na parte onde tem os decalques tive mais cuidado, tive que pôr qualquer coisa antes a proteger, ok? Portanto, tenho este pronto para trabalhar. O que me falta só fazer a sério. Não custa nada. Acreditem. É proteger o modelo, porque é muito fácil nós estarmos distraídos e sem notarmos, vamos mandar tinta para cima dele, ok? Vocês veem este bocado aqui e vocês pensam, está protegido, não há problema, não está protegido. Como eu vou pintar nesta direção, portanto, vou pintar nesta direção com o airbrush, é muito possível passar tinta por baixo, ok? So guys, what I'm telling, it's you see this gap on the napkin, okay, and you think it's protecting, it's not protecting, because I'm going to paint like this, okay, the flow, it's going to enter that, and it's going to be on the paint work on there. So grab a big of this and glue it, okay, save your work. It's just a little thing, guys. Okay, I see here. Yep, I forgot that. So the part you are going to miss, guys, just grab a brush, a normal brush, and just do that little dots, okay, you want it. So now just turn around, see all, if you are not going, if it goes to the paint, because this have varnish on top of that, I can use the thinner from Vallejo, with a cotton swab, I can clean very easy without any problem, okay? So let's put more chrome and start painting the front, okay? This you can see the shining, and you don't have here at the moment the varnish, okay? Okay, 3 drops. Let's remove the cloth here. Okay, it's flowing, so let's start. So be very careful, guys. This paint is very, very liquid, okay? This is going to stay flat, okay, if you don't put too much, okay? So just have a little patience, and this is going to be very nice. I'm going to use now the heat, but very, you see this, but very, with about 30 centimeters, okay? I want that to dry slowly. I got on this side a little bad thing, okay, so just wait a minute and we do another layer. Now you see I'm close, but now I got the paint, it's not going to flow, okay, it sticks there nicely. So here I just need to put one more little thing here. You are seeing I'm using this Vallejo colors, and with these Vallejo colors you don't need any thinner, okay? It came out so good. Okay, now just a little more heat, and then I will flip this. Okay, now I see a gap. So put tape there. You see right here too of handling, guys. Careful with this. The flow of this and this paint are very thin. It's going to enter in everywhere. Okay, so be very careful. So this part is too much yellow. You guys, you can see it's very. You see the difference from one for another. Okay, so now let's put this even. So just put this a little water here and just clean a little. Sorry, I'm using this for the pot. And let's put here 2 more drops only. So here the great work on this, it's not just the painting, okay? It's okay, you need to know the technique, but the problem on this, it's making the maskings for this. Okay, and this part is done. I'm just going to grab my airbrush cleaner. Of course, from Vallejo, and if I need to thin a little, I use the thin. Okay, don't put with ideas. I use a mix of this, a mix of that. I use this brand. No, for me, if the brand has this purpose cleaner, use that, okay? Because if you make a big let's say if you ruin a model, you can't say that, guys, I ruined my model because of you guys. Okay, I use everything you told me to use, and it went down. Okay. So when you are using metallic colors, guys, this is, you must clean your airbrush real nice. Okay, so the moment it's good. Now with a little heat, let's go. Away. Okay, why I'm not going to remove to put the varnish with the airbrush? Okay, it's a really easy question answer for that. It's because I want to remove all this and see, guys, I want to see if there is any problem with the paint flowing to the paintwork on this case on the red. Okay, and if it's have some problem, I use the thinner with a cotton swab to clean it. Okay, and then I put the varnish. So I'm going to put the varnish with a brush. Okay, a very soft brush. Now I'm going to start removing this, and you guys going to see a big difference on the car. Okay, the customer don't want me to paint the red. Okay, so no problem. So let's see the results. Okay, so far I'm liking. Okay, you are seeing the chrome. So now let me use tweezer. And okay, here it is, chrome again. So now let's start removing the front. Let's put like this. I don't know if the customer of this car are seeing the video. If you are seeing the video later, you can see the first one coming out. Direta. Doutor. Mas pode dizer, pode dizer.
Não, era porque o senhor já viu os trabalhos teus e era para conhecer, como não conhecia.
Tenho que fazer direto, mas não para mal, agora não. Tudo bem? Está fazendo?
Mas pronto, eu dou um papelinho dele.
Sim, daí. Estou aqui de volta disto, a recromar isto.
Ainda sou iniciante.
Está a ver? Fiz. I will show you guys just a minute.
Eu vendo o papelinho dele. Facebook e YouTube. Subscrever aquilo.
So almost here, so let's remove these little things. Okay. And it's like I said before, little touches with the with the brush, normal brush, okay? And you guys, you can see chrome again, guys. So now I got this side, it's very good, but this side is very yellow, okay? Here on the windshield, I will try a passage very easy with the brush and see how it's go, okay? Because normally it's worst making that here, so let's try to see with what you can get with this or not, okay? So this side is very yellow. You see different with the light, and when I turn this, you see it's much brighter, okay? So now let's go on this, okay? So I am happy you don't flow any paint out for the red, so it's good. So I will do the first passage here. So just grab my brushes. And let me try to grab one good. Okay, so I got this one. And I got loads of brushes. So I will try to find one good for this. Maybe this one. So this time I got to have very patient. Okay? So that is that little works more difficult. And you need to have a very steady hand. For this, okay? It's getting better. É verdade, está. Olá, George. How are you, my friend? Sorry, just saw your comment now. So I'm concentrated now with this. So what I'm doing, it's just a thin layer to see I can resolve these yellows, okay, without using the airbrush, okay. So there are some works you need to make with the brush. And for that you need a very nice clean clean brush. For doing these jobs, okay. Yeah. Sometimes the brush it's not going to go with all of life, okay, because the hair it's going to be bad when we are painting details. Normally it starts to have some problems, okay. The good thing on this paint, it's the flow, guys. If you do washes, okay, it's just like the washes. You put and this flow by itself, okay? So it's so easy to control it. And I got almost done. Sorry, I know this is not so good, the video, guys, but the problem here, it's just the so this is for 418. So yeah. Just do a making over this, and so you see it's more shining now. Okay, you see now it's much brighter, this one, and I need to put more, one more layer here, and I go here a little on inside. and see the flow of the brush. It's very important, the flow of the brush, what you are doing. You need to make this going. It's true, my friend, it's true. This is a very nice paint, okay? One time I paint a real rim from a bicycle, and it stayed awesome, okay? Okay, I put varnish, but I put the varnish for real cars, okay? So that varnish is going to be very, very, very thick, okay? And the problem with that, it's road bike. Okay, so the brakes are like this, and pressing the rim, it started to get. Yeah, I was afraid get removing the paint, but not. Okay, it went real good. Okay. So now doing the first coat here on the side. So it's very important, guys. The coats are very thin, okay? You are applying this on a very thin way, okay? I will try to put some of the color of on this. I don't see if you are seeing that. I using the cap, this part of the cap, okay? I will go and shake it, and when I open, I got loads of paints on the cap, and I use that cap to paint this, okay? So let's continue painting this. Oh yes, this car missing a little cosmetic, okay? So just pull for one side with the brush. So first, now I'm going just to put a little bit on this. Okay. And you can see this starts to dry very quickly, okay? I can work real nice. So let's go again. And now we are doing on the top, okay, again, and removing that marks of the brush. So sometimes you cannot paint at the first, okay? You must do 3, 4, 5 passages, okay? So guys, paint this by hand, know what I'm telling. So let's grab this, careful, okay. And it's very important to move the light for you guys. So the application with this paint, it's very different from the normal paints, okay? You got a very different technique putting the colors on this. Because this is shining, you want this to have a very different color, so you got to have this very flat. So put paint, now just pulling the paint. For this to get even everywhere, okay? You see, painting by hand. And now it's shining. Okay, oops. Okay, let me go. So I'm just checking, and I need more paint. What I am doing at the moment, it's just the wheel drive. Salute, Benoit. Bonsoir. So, okay. I then almost with every chrome, just giving here just a little there. Oops. Okay. I must glue this one, and it was glued before. Okay. So no problem. So just doing a little cosmetic on this one, okay? Yeah, I understand. So this one, it's done. Now, let's go with another muffler. It is good, but I'm going to give a cosmetic thing on this and to get even with all the chrome I am doing, okay? So first layer. And the chromes, I think it start getting real nice. When I clean all the car, it's going to be fantastic, guys. Okay, for recovering cars, I always use these Vallejo colors, okay? It's much better, guys. So I think it's good. And now I'm going to see some parts, some touches. So guys, I'm doing very different videos that you are normally not used to see it, okay? I'll clean the brush. Now let's grab here some paper. I am doing the best thing, okay? Grab a new one. Okay, now airbrush thinner. Put some on the paper. Be careful with the decals. I'm just removing more the dust. This car has some issues. You can see the dust it have here. So do this very easy, guys. Don't go too crazy on this because this paint work it's not so good. Just a little. I think it's 18. Yes. 1/18, portanto, 18. Ainda grandito. So just trying to resolve some issues on the car. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you very much. I'm not a master, guys. I am, like my friend Brett said, I'm just a regular dude who love making this for a living. Okay, so I always say that to everyone, with time and patience, you're going to have a good level doing this too. Okay. Sometimes I hear some guys saying, I am not too good on this. Okay, just have patience. Maybe you must do the same mistake on, and then you see you are going. Your friends start to say, my God, your work is very good, and then you see it. Okay, all my works I do, I never say it's good. Okay, because for me it's not good. It's simple as that. I'm just using air. Now I'm going to grab, for resolving here the issue on the door, it's the best glue for me on the market. I always said that. Where is it? Here somewhere, okay. I just need a cap, and I think I got their cap. It's this one, guys. Slow Dry Cold 21. Okay, this jar is from Miguel Jimenez, but it's the brand, it's Cold 21, guys, and this glue, it's so good, guys. You can glue everything with this without any problem, guys. Believe it. Okay. So I want to resolve the problem here. Let me put the car like this. Okay, now you see it's almost all shining, so it's good. Now the first issue I got here, it's this piece. Okay, it's bad, so try to open the glue. Okay, done it. The only thing you got to have patience with this, you don't leave this the glue down like this. Okay, always on the top, because if you do like this, this is going to be glued there. Okay, and you don't want that. So I just want to put some glue here. Okay, now let's glue this. Just wait a little. Okay, this is a slow dry. It's not like the other glues, that super glues. Okay, the good on this glue, if you make a mistake, you can remove and put again. Okay, sometimes this have more time. So I think I need more glue or more patience. Okay, more glue. Okay, because this is metal, this is more difficult. So just leave like this and wait, it's going to glue by itself. Now we got here the door, and as you can see, it was already glue. Okay, you got here this big mark. This big mark, it's very difficult to remove because it's cracked. So let's put here some glue. Okay, I put some super glue here. Now I open a little, just the flow, and join it. And join it real tight. So on metal, this glue, it's more time to glue. Okay, so making like this, and let's try to see if I can make something of this. Okay. Okay, I don't like this part. Stay some of the paint here. Okay, let's close this for now. Hello, McKnight, how are you? So it's glue. This is not already glue, guys. So it's going to be more time. Okay. This is much difficult to glue. So maybe I need to leave this, okay, to cure more time. Or not. So I'm going to make this on a different approach, guys. So clean that inside too. And let's go first with the door. Okay. We got you some. This is very bad, guys. Okay, it breaks there. And here too. Okay. So let's try to arrange this with a file. Got my X knife right here. So let's see what I can do on this door. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's try to put some glue. Let this dry. So I put the glue. Okay. It's going to be something like this. So now just let this dry by itself about 3-4 hours, okay? And then I just put that on the car, okay? Simple as that. Okay, so now it's time to varnish and to protect with the mecánica. So let's varnish. For varnish, I'm going to use the metal varnish. Okay, this is from Vallejo, and this is a very different metal from the other. So this will protect the pigments on the metal colors, and it's going to have a more thick, okay, a more thick layer. Okay, you can use water to, but it's always almost better to use thinner for this too. Okay, so it's time to start putting varnish. So this is just like putting the paint, just flow. Sometimes I do loads of coats with this, with the brush. Okay, this varnish must dry about 72 hours. Okay, so just put it and let it dry. And it starts shining more, okay? I go again. Here on the side, I want even shine on all the sides. So it's very important you put an even coat on this. Just a little more here on the back. You see it? The air dry is hot, and I lay down my arm. Okay, so it happens. Okay. Now let's do the same thing on this side. Okay, sorry, but I put it right here. Oh my God, so many things. So let's continue. So don't forget, okay, of the varnish, okay. Without the varnish, this is all so good, so beautiful, but you need to protect. And you guys, you know, I am more meat products, but I got to tell you, on these ones, Valero do it better. I'm sorry, Martin, but it's simple as that, okay? All right then. So now it's time to work on the front. Okay, so open more this. Okay, and yep, I'm going to use my box from the Air Cobra. Put like this, okay, and I can work easily. And you see all different on the chrome on the car. It's so much different right now. It's so much better using now the varnish like this. And when you are applying the varnish, put a little on the top, on the edge, okay? Because you want to protect the edge. Even here I am catching a little of the red, just to make that thing a little on the color, because if you put just on the side, it must peel, and you don't want that to happen. So I'm going to turn down the light here for me. Sorry guys. The headlights here, I'm going to use later a little yellow. Okay, for the headlights. And guys, be very careful with this varnish, okay? You need to spread real nice this. Pode entrar. What the?
Figuras. É mais preciso para fazer.
So guys, you can see here, it's very different. And here too. So let's put here more varnish.
Uma escala? A gente corta isso e faz e depois cola, né? Mas e para fazer aquele tom todo do tijolo, não dá para fazer isso. Eu vi no Brasil, eles têm pequenos tijolos mesmo.
É assim.
E só vocês não sabem nada onde eu posso encontrar. Uma loja cá que possa ter.
Esta pôs
So almost done here, guys.
Pode tirar para eu ver. Não se importa de desculpar. Mas isto nem tem workshop, deixa eu fazer, não.
Okay, it's almost. You see now the front?
Ok, isto depois é colado no.
Now let's use it again. When you see it's too much, just press. Okay. You don't want the varnish to accumulate. So let's put more here.
Não, mas isso não, aí é só aqueles.
Bom, tem que ir para os problemas para o francês.
Okay. Now you see it. Now let's go a little more on the top.
Sim, também casca, mas já falaste também, para vir cá acima.
Okay.
Mas por que não vêm vocês cá acima?
Okay.
É que se vocês viessem cá acima este fim de semana, a gente experimentava esses textos.
So the voices you are listening for is from customers. Okay, it's on the store. So it's normal.
Se não tens uma meia casca, filha da macro, e tens o. Qual é que é? Meia casca como assim?
I know.
Então, tu é que tens qual é o tamanho que te interessa e depois vês o preço também que te interessa, filha. Eu acho que isso tudo. Pronto, eu acho que.
Talking with my friend Boris. Yeah, Boris. You are right. Okay. Too much. Yeah. You are in Moscow, no? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
O molho podes fazer dois. Já que vais ter o forno sempre ligado, podes fazer esse da manteiga e alho e podes fazer.
Now let's put around here the rim of the windshield too. Okay.
Tá bem. Mete isso a descongelar.
So there are some points.
A descongelar. É para eu perder o gosto.
Okay.
Sim. Dentro do frigorífico. E o.
I know.
Tu é que vês qual é o tamanho que queres, filha.
Sometimes it's like this.
Não é muito pequenino, vai.
So put more on. You can put your hands. Yeah. So to protect it. Don't try to go on the clear part.
Depois a gente experimenta. Se tu experimentas, depois a gente, quando eu for aí,
Não.
tá bom? Tá, beijinho. Já.
Here.
Isto é 3D, não é?
Tem algum relevo?
Tem algum relevo, nota-se, nota-se.
Scrap here. This. I don't want this on the clear part. Now here, this part I painted too. And here, okay, so let's go on here on the drive wheel. Just put right there, it's going to give a shine.
O que daria, já não são placas mesmo bonitas.
Vou ter que fazer com massa.
Hello, Stuart. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah. Today it's cars, guys. So it's different. Now I need to flip it, okay, but for first I need to clean a little the brush, okay, to not accumulate too much varnish.
Já sei onde é que posso ir buscar as coisas.
Okay, here it is.
As coisinhas interessam.
Now,
Vou fazer terrários.
let me clean a little more here.
Vou precisar daquele caminhozinhos, né?
Sim,
Ok. Vocês vão todos os critérios. De hortas. Ok. Este aqui é que também é interessante.
está tudo ao mesmo estado.
Não, mas eu posso falar isto, que são pequenas coisas de vidro, né? Aquelas, a chamar aquilo, gelas de vidro e coisas assim, em que depois não pode ser coisas grandes, tem que ser coisas deste tamanho. É exatamente isto. Isto é
So you are seeing even more cleaner. Now let's flip this one and make the varnish just on the back of them, of him, sorry. And I'm just missing now right there. Okay, so it's the only spot I'm missing.
Eles aqui têm o quê? Tem a casa? Não?
Não,
Problema mental. So just a little more of varnish using the brush again.
Não estou a ver.
Ok. 14 euros, uma coisa assim. Não dá para a gente ver.
Isso é só tem que assim e assim. Essa pequenina tem que custar.
Ah, ok, já estou a ver. Isto vem tudo desmontado para depois montar. Ah, ok.
Tem que custar da parte.
Pois, não sei, essa parte não sei se me dá muita paciência.
Não é complicado. Por exemplo, isto aqui está.
Tudo por aqui.
Tudo por aqui, isto tudo desmontado também.
So as you can see, guys.
Esqueça. Essa parte, eu lembro quando era puto, comprava isso em França. Esqueça.
So just a little heat and then give a second coat. So this is the part normally they use and move with the fingers. And even here I got a little missing paint, so just give a little there and then I go with the brush. Okay, let's open a little of the chrome and just give there a little. You see? And that? You see it start drying very quickly. Just now a coat of the varnish. You see it? Okay, now if you have any excess, just flow. It's that why I like hair dryer. Show me when the varnish of the paint, it's not flowing well, it's accumulating some areas, so in this way it's much better. Okay, now I can clip, so this area is protected. Okay. Like this, it's give me let me see what you're saying. Okay. So nice. So the only part it's missing now, it's the door. Okay, it's drying. Then I put there and let it dry easily. Let me see. All this is, yeah, it's almost okay. Let me see. Oops, put this up. So we got that big problem with the door. So it's not easy, guys. So let's start removing some of this. Okay, this is a very bad thing, guys, on the door. Okay, I cannot leave this, so I must have more work on the door, guys. I cannot leave this like this. Okay, so I need to scrape all this inside. Okay, and put this nice. Okay. Okay, on the door, let me see. It's nice, it's this, okay? So it's not dry, I can put again. So this part, it's very difficult to make it right, because you need to open all the car, okay? And for that, the client is going to pay much more. And I don't want that. So just trying to put this right, a little right. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to let this dry. There's no enter more here because of this. Okay, you have this part here. That. Okay, now it's more like it. And I got a little issue here and here too. Sorry guys. Just trying to put this on the right position. Okay. Open this careful. Let me try and see it. Must be like this. So let's. Okay. Let's grab some super glue, guys. With my finger, sorry guys, but it must be like this. Okay. And now it's time there to stay for tomorrow, okay? And then I try to make something which go there or not. I'm going to tell the client the best way it's just to, for not open, it's just to put the door there with a little touch of glue, okay? And then someday, if he likes, we remove this, okay? So, okay, it's done. All the chrome I must do on this car, it's all done. So just that problem with the door, okay? But that it's going to be for the customer. The cleaning on the car, it's going to be the customer. So we are done with this Corvette. Okay, I'm going to paint a Mustang. Okay, it's all in yellow color, but it's all heated by the sun. Okay, the sun, it was very years on the furniture was catching the sun and it burns all the paint work. Okay, so I'm going to save the stripes, black stripes. Yeah, so it's going to be an adventure making that. Okay. So guys, tomorrow I am not on All-We-Kit store, so it's my day off, one of my day offs. So I'll be back on Friday, and I think it's going to be 2 videos. It's going to be the start of the M3 grant. It's the thing it wants, okay, for building, and I'm going to build that for you guys all to see. And I'm going to start painting some figures too of a client. Or I have 2 ships to recover. Okay, I have 2 ships. They are very, I can show you guys. They are very bad. Let me catch this one. And you guys are going to see how it is. They are really bad, so I'm going to try to make something of them. Now it's the first time I'm going to put out of this. And they are using. There are some spare parts even in here on this little box. So guys, I got here these two chips. Okay, and it's going to be a good adventure. This one I know what it is. This one I think it's a U.S. Army, but I will paint. And it's going to be a very different approach. Okay, so guys, if you like chips, I know there are some friends of mine like these things. I'm going to start recovering this, and I have a submarine to start building for a customer too, and that it was to put on a diorama with water. These ones I'm going to ask for the client if he wants to put on water too. Okay, and you can see there are some bad marks of glue on the ship. So, and it's going to be nice to paint all these with the brush. Okay, I'm going to make a big primer on this. The sides are easy, so let's see how it goes on this. Okay, so bye guys, and I catch you up on Friday. Okay, so bye guys, and thank you very much for watching. Okay, just one thing, if you are seeing this on YouTube, guys, this is a thing I made on Facebook and then I put on YouTube for guys, from my friends from YouTube. Just there are lots of guys just saw YouTube and don't see the Facebook, and this is for him. Okay, bye guys.